right, we're here. Thanksgiving holiday, Jackson High School, big event going on here. We got Tocoi Creek getting ready to go against Providence. Tocoi Creek 3-0. Providence coming in at 3-2. Had a tough loss this last night versus Andrew Jackson High School, the home team. So we'll see what they bring in here tonight up against Tocoi with their undefeated record.
All right, yes indeed, we are back at you for another Hoops Game Day right here on SSB, hashtag SS Basketball. We're loving what's happening with the season. Courtney Wallace here checking in along with LaTroy Strong, our expert. Well, first he started out as an expert coach and analyst. Now he's the expert commentator. How are you doing, my friend?
We're doing well today. Great Saturday afternoon full of basketball.
Yes, sir. And of course, last night we had a good outing at Oak Leaf at the ThanksGiving Classic. Today we are at the ThanksGiving Classic, where we are here for Providence and Tocoi Creek, like you said before. And then, of course, the feature game will be Jackson versus Nice.
Well, absolutely. We got good problems. We're all over town. You know, we go from Oak Leaf High School. Now we're at Jackson High School, and we want to continue to grow and add more schools to our belt.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. I mean, actually, we love doing this. And that's why we're out here as much as it's possible to make it happen for all, parents, for the athletes. They get seen in a good way, in a real professional way. Parents who are out of town get to see their student athletes doing well on court. So it's a win-win.
Definitely a win-win, and I love coming here to Jackson High School because we always seem to get some very good basketball here. Two very talented teams get ready to get started in just about 48 seconds.
Indeed.
Gentlemen. I just come to interrupt the conversations that's being had.
And here he comes, the coach, Byron Shemwell, who's feeling it. I mean, a couple of times on the mic, and now we can't get rid of him, right?
Hey.
Coach didn't show up last time, so I couldn't come and do the manual game because Coach wasn't there.
I said I was out of time doing a little traveling.
He told me you were living life.
That's hey, you got to, right? All right, Coach.
All right, Coach Byron Shemwell, who has done absolutely wonderful things with the Jackson program here on Main Street.
Definitely, big-time program. Samuel having to take over behind James Collins, a legend here in Jacksonville, and I think he's doing a very good job keeping things going well.
Indeed. Made it all the way to the state final last season.
Yes, he did. Very good team, and comes back with a very good team as well.
Yes, sir. As we get ready for this one, the starters for both teams are shortly to be introduced. As we see the starters for Tocoi Creek being introduced. Once again, I want to say thanks to you all who are joining us. Thanks for supporting SSB Jacks. And of course, if you've not yet subscribed, we're going to ask that you subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers.
And your starters for the Providence Stallions, number 1, Mayberry. Number 3, Number 13, Stewart. Number 14, Ryan Warner. And number 45, Noah Leah.
right, we get ready for the tip. Both teams report to half court. We have Big Colton inside for Providence jumping. And Mitchell for Tocoi Creek. All right, both jump in. We have Tocoi Creek controls the tip. Possession will then go to Providence. Quick turnover. Providence ball. All right, the more Rickerson for Providence bring the ball down the court. Looks to go up against this Tocoi Creek 2-3 zone. Playing a 2-3 zone to see if the shooters can make shots. And they line it up, and no good for the first one, but a good hustle play by Providence to get the offensive rebound, put back number 13. Stewart takes up, no good. Tocoi Creek's ball out of bounds. Providence full court pressure. Decided to back off to a half court. All right, it's like a heavyweight fight. These two teams kind of filling each other out. Three-pointer from the side, no good, but fouled by 13 Stewart of Providence. Number 10, McFadden, goes to the free throw line to shoot 3 shots.
So we've seen 3 shots attempted, 2 for Providence, 1 for Tocoi Creek. From outside, is it that these defense, you'd expect that both defenses will be that tight that they'll be forcing the opponents from the outside?
No, not really. I just think this is the evolution of the game of basketball now. It's just a lot more three-pointers being taken by teams, and their offenses kind of fit into the three-point shots. McFadden with the second one.
And this is pretty much unlike what we saw last night, where the first 2 free throws of the game were taken handsomely. Made that the first 3.
All right. He said he'd get 3 the hard way.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Tocoi Creek into a semi-full court pressure. It's kind of a token defense just to kind of slow the team down. We are playing with a shot clock today as well.
So there is an issue with the clock.
Yeah, clock's still running now.
As we see, the official goes to the table to have it all sorted out.
Yeah, let's get it straightened out just a second.
Yep. I think he wants it to be at 6:55. Yep, that's it.
All right, we got him going. 21 seconds on the shot clock. So Providence has to move well, but quickly at the same time. All right, inside, number 3. Really, really tough shot, Christie.
Yep.
Full court man-to-man by Providence. Kind of, once again, kind of a token pressure. Not really a whole lot of aggression with it. All right, Tocoi Creek with the floater. Mitchell for 2. All right, Mayberry for Providence controls the ball at top. Takes the ball over to the three-point shooter.
Ooh.
Stewart good for 3. Ties the game up.
First 3 of the game.
Yes. Tocoi Creek may have some of a mismatch here where Mitchell is being covered by Big Colton. All right, taking up front. Ball kicked up forward to Stewart. See what he does with an open court. Finish for 2.
You see, that's one of the things I like. Do the simple things simply.
Yes. And turn defense into offense quickly.
Yes, sir.
Tocoi Creek with another 3.
Ooh, beautiful.
Figueroa. Alley-oop tried, no good, off the rim. Tocoi Creek pushed the ball to the floor real quick, down the sideline. Good ball movement, gets feet in paint. 2 for McFadden.
You know, we're 4:52 to go. If what we've seen so far is an indication of how this entire game will play out, then we're in for a good one.
Absolutely. Both teams are like they're shot takers, not just shot makers. They're shot makers also. Yep. All right, offensive rebound, kind of fumbling around. Looks like it go to a possession. Providence ball.
See another conference here between the officials, trying to get something straightened out. Not sure what.
Yeah, you know, and sometimes that's good too. That they go and talk about it just to kind of make sure they confer to get it right.
Right. Make sure they're all on one page.
All right, once again, Mayberry should set up the alley-oop, and it's good.
There we go. That one's good.
For Christie up top. That's the second alley-oop try, so Tocoi Creek may want to work on that baseline defense a little bit. McFadden with nowhere to go, gets it out to a teammate, into the corner. Mitchell, no good for the 3. Rebound, Christie, looks to push. Has a shooter going with him. Turnover, Providence. Tocoi Creek push the ball to the floor, no good. Turnover again, Christie to Mayberry. He probes. Christie from the corner for 3. No good. Right back up though for Stewart. Providence takes the lead, up 1. 3 minutes, 12 seconds on the clock. Mitchell lines up again for 3, no good. Christie pulls it down, looks to push. Quickly to Stewart for a 2-point shot, count it.
Nice. Nice.
Tocoi Creek doesn't like what they see, quick timeout. Got a 30-second here.
But I don't think either coaches can be too disappointed in what their teams have shown so far, though.
No.
It's been nice back and forth basketball.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I think Tocoi Creek is just trying to tighten up on the defense. You see some holes that's going on that Providence seems to be taking advantage of, and he just want to kind of let his guys know to kind of tighten those spots up a little bit.
Because in a game, you know, when you play a team this good, you want to create some separation in the scores. So far, it's been tight going. I mean, still early days yet. We're still in the first quarter, but you want to establish some form of prominence in the game.
Absolutely.
Because you're going to need it down the stretch.
Yes, and if you got it kind of going back and forth, it's always good. But when you see a team kind of make 4 or 5 points in a row, kind of want to slow things down.
Right. Once again, I want to say thanks to those who are joining us this evening, this afternoon. Hoops game day on SSB.
All right, Tocoi Creek Rickerson brings the ball down the floor. Tries to find Mitchell, no good inside. Turnover, Tocoi Creek. All right, Providence has a new point guard in Hines. Christie goes for the spin move, and it's good off the glass, 4-2. It's interesting. This young man here doesn't seem to be a very tall player, but he plays very well inside. Very shifty and crafty.
And those are the ones that keep defenses on their toes.
Yes. All right, Rickerson tries to get to the basket and gets fouled. Fouled out number 10, Providence is Hines. Rickerson goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. No good. New sub comes to the game. Obsoft for Tocoi Creek. No good on the second one as well. Offensive rebound. Tocoi Creek puts it up. Number 10. No good. Controlled by Providence. Long three-pointer by number 23, Hagenauts. Tocoi Creek once again to Mitchell. Looks to go to the basket. Spin move. Hook shot, no good. Providence control. Christie pushes. Looks for a three-point shooter. No good. Got a foul underneath the basket.
And those three-pointers have dried up. Seen several attempts in the past minute or so that have been no good.
Yeah, they seem to be shooting a little deeper. This last little few were shooting very deep threes.
Right.
All right, Providence wants the timeout. That foul for Tocoi Creek is on number 23, Mitchell, his first.
All right, it's back to basketball. 1 minute 18 to play in this, the first quarter. Tocoi Creek versus Providence. The Bulls versus the Stallions. Providence in possession. Ball all the way back. And Providence will set up here for an assault on the basket. To the corner. Back out. A long cross-court pass there under the basket. Easy bucket. Count 2 more for Providence. Tocoi Creek now will set up a response. Puts it up and puts it in. So seconds to go in this, the first quarter of this one. Our first game of 2 this evening. The Tocoi Creek Bulls versus the Providence Stallions. 20 seconds on the clock. Made that 15. And Providence ensuring here that there's no turnover, no chance for Tocoi Creek to get the final assault, but they did turn it over, and here comes Tocoi Creek. Puts it up, can't get it. And now the long ball, nope, can't beat the buzzer. So the first quarter comes to an end. All right, so 1 quarter of basketball in the books.
Yes, and I'll tell you what, Tocoi Creek is going to have to be able to slow down Providence a little bit. If not, they're going to be scoring every quarter, and they're going to be in trouble.
Indeed.
Because Providence has a good group of guys, and this Christie fella, Stewart, they seem to both be filling it up over there.
All right, 8 minutes to the half.
All right, Tocoi Creek needs to turn it on. Providence stays into their man-to-man defense. All right, Tocoi Creek looks another three-pointer, no good. Kind of fight for the rebound, and Providence controls. All right, Toronto, no good for the three as well. Pulled down by Figueroa. Rickerson looks to be aggressive. Fade away. No good. Providence Gruntrow get the rebound. Gets the ball up to Christie. Big Colton with the spin move. Up fake. Count it.
Good job.
Like I say, solid basketball play right there.
Indeed. And that comes after, several empty trips to the basket.
Yes. I was getting ready to remark that it seems to be gotten kind of cold, but Big Colton took care of that.
Yep.
Ball goes into Figueroa. Looks to try to do something. Once again, Big Colton standing out there, blocked it out of bounds. All right, Figueroa inbounds. Figueroa for three, no good, front of the rim. Christie controls off the rebound. Stewart with the fast break up to Grunto for three. And that's what they call Providence basketball right there, sideline three-pointers. All right, got him diving down. Like, I got a scrum, but a foul. Providence number 3, Christie with the hold. Providence has climbed up to a 10-point lead now. 6 minutes, 6 seconds on the clock. Brand new shot clock, 35 seconds. Providence comes to tuck, have a run and jump, got him trapped at the top. McFadden has nowhere to go. And turns the ball over. Christie with the steal. Looks to go to the basket. Finish left-hand layup, 2, count it.
And we're pretty much in that territory I spoke about earlier, where you're playing a good team, you don't want the lead to build too much.
Definitely, absolutely. Definitely. Tocoi Creek, they needed that bad. McFadden to the basket for 2.
Yep.
Mayberry looks to go, kick out.
Another corner 3.
Hagenard for nothing, did not make that one. But that's good basketball. Coach can't be upset about that. McFadden.
Yep.
McFadden turns the ball over, goes to Providence.
Like you always remind us, shooters shoot.
Had to pause there because I could have swore there was a Providence guy touched that ball for out of bounds, but referee had a better angle than I did.
We're all the way up here in the stands.
That's it.
Because it's not our job, right?
I tell you what, though, I like it better up here. We don't have all the extra
movement
commentary.
In front of you.
Yes.
Yep.
Hagenard to the basket with a reverse layup, counting for 2.
And they're really taking charge of this game now.
Yes, they are. And I tell you what, Tocoi Creek seems to have a weakness in their defense, and it's on the baseline.
Indeed.
Once again, picks up his dribble. Tocoi Creek player nowhere to go. Got the 5-second. Coach is trying to get a timeout, but no dice. Referee calls this turnover.
And that's a little bit of the pressure cooker that Providence has been applying here to Tocoi Creek.
Absolutely, and the worst part about it is it's an easy fix, what they call pass the ball. All right, Providence sets them to their motion offense. Look to try to go to Christie on the post. No good. Mayberry probes, kicks the ball out to the three-point shooter. Probes again, ball goes to Stewart. Comes into the 12-foot area, hard off the glass. Hardnar with the offensive rebound, reverse layup, put back, and the foul.
So we see Providence, they're playing smart basketball.
Very smart.
Pulling the defenders out of position and then making the move.
Absolutely, and then I love the fact that they're sending two guys to the offensive glass, so they're getting a lot of offensive rebounds as well.
Right.
And Tocoi Creek just doesn't seem to even have anybody inside the paint to be some kind of deterrent.
Indeed. Yeah, it's a little bit too easy for Providence to get inside there.
Absolutely. It's a 15-point lead now for Providence. We're just playing simple basketball. Nothing extravagant, nothing extra exciting, just regular basketball.
But like we say, do the simple things simply.
Hey, Figueroa probes, kick the ball out to Rickerson. Nothing's there. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Calls for the screen and roll. Figueroa for three. No good.
So the momentum stays with Providence.
Yes. You can't make shots. Stayed hard. Mayberry pulls up for three.
And they're going to ride that wave.
And I tell you what, I've been looking at Mayberry, and I know about 2 or 3 times before he wanted to take the shot, but he kind of kept his team going, so I knew he could shoot it. Once again, McFadden gets inside with nothing, and he gets called for a foul against Providence. Number 1, Mayberry on the hold. All right, ground control foul, so we take the ball out of bounds. 3 minutes, 13 seconds on the game clock. Brand new shot clock, 35 seconds. Oh, we got a hold by Hoggenard. Was holding Mitchell on the post up. All right, Tocoi Rickerson tries to go to the basket and gets another favorable call. Block call on number 1, Mayberry. They put Rickerson to the free throw line, 2 shoot 2.
And this is a good chance for Tocoi Creek to get a scoring run going.
They need something.
Yeah.
They need something. Having a hard time scoring, and like I said, sometimes it's simpler just to move the ball, pass it around, and then make the defense move.
Yep, do the simple thing simply.
Yep. All right, Rickerson, no good. Hard off the back of the rim. Mayberry goes to the bench for Providence with 2 fouls. He's replaced by Eckner. All right, Rickerson, no good as well. Mitchell goes hard, trying to get a rebound, doesn't come down with it. Christie pushes. Oh, Figueroa just took it from him. Looks to go up top to Rickerson. Rickerson does maintain control, gets inside to Mitchell for a missed layup. No good. 2 missed layups.
Wow.
Controlled by Stewart. Providence puts down 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Christie lines him up, but does not take the shot. The whole Providence bench tells the team to pull back and slow it down. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Stewart looks to be aggressive. Fadeaway shot. Bottoms. Which pushes this up to a 20. I repeat, 20-point lead.
Well, it just all seems to be happening for Providence at the minute.
Yes, shot makers.
Wow.
McFadden gets one to go.
Yeah, that's a good answer
Tocoi
there.
calls for timeout. Yeah, McFadden seems to be an up and down kind of fast player, but he gets caught up being stagnant, either deciding to pass or shoot rather than just doing one or the other.
Right.
All right, we're going to, it's a 30-second. I want to say it's a full time. I got one team sitting down, one standing up.
Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange.
I want to say thanks to First Baptist Church of Orange Park for working with us this season, like they did last season, and helping us to keep this going. Hey, remember, if you're watching, please like, subscribe, share, comment, so we can keep doing this.
All right, see if Tocoi Creek can build on the 2 points they just got from McFadden. They're not coming out in any kind of pressure. They're just going to back up to half-court defense. Christie, pull up. Christie with the pull up.
And they keep falling for Providence.
Rickerson once again is trying to get his team under control, but he's moving just a little too slow. With the shot clock, got to get a little faster. Being down by 20 points as well. Figueroa for three, and it rolls in. They need to string a few more of those together.
Indeed.
To a certain extent, I think Figueroa needs to be a little selfish and take more shots.
Well, I mean, obviously he's a shooter on the team, so he's got a lead.
Definitely. Christie lines it up, wants to answer, and does. What you can do, I can do it better.
Hard to lead against that, eh?
Yeah, definitely. Back to 20-point lead. 54 seconds. 27 on the shot clock. Tocoi Creek seems to want to hold the ball, maybe just trying to take this on into the half. Talk about it in the locker room. All right, 7 seconds on the shot clock. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He gets it off just before. Controlled by Providence. 16 seconds on the clock. I believe they're going to wait for one shot. Coach is yelling at his team. 1. All right, 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Long three for Christie over the backboard. Dead ball. Tocoi Creek ball.
With .2 on the clock.
All right, so Providence goes into the locker room with a 20-point lead and in total control of this game.
So, you know, looking back at the first half, I mean, if you were to sum it up for Tocoi Creek, if you were coach, what would you be telling your team during this halftime break?
I tell you what, I would say let's get faster. We got to move faster. This game is played with a shot clock to speed the game up. So I would think that you want to play a lot faster, get the ball up the sideline, look to shoot more threes. Got to tell Figueroa he needs to be a lot more aggressive offensively, looking to score. Because at this point in time, you're going to have to try to outscore Providence and try to, instead of just scoring with it.
But here's what I want to ask you, though. When you speak of momentum, when the momentum is just against you, because we see Providence it would seem could do no wrong. While Tocoi Creek, they did get themselves some good looks, but couldn't get anything to fall. Does that play into the coach's mind, the player's mind, that you just got to play out of it?
You have to, because, I mean, they took good shots, just didn't make them. I mean, you talk about the 5 or 6 layups right there in the paint that they missed. Most definitely they got the shots that they wanted. I just think they need to speed up so they can get more of those shots, because Providence is going to score. You know, you're not going to be able to stop them 100% of the time, so you got to put the ball in the basket.
Indeed. All right, with that, LaTroy, let's take a timeout. We're going to the halftime break. You know, a spin here for our sponsor, First Baptist Church of Orange Park. And hey, remember, if you're a parent, you're a business owner, or you just want to support us, give us a call, get in touch with us. We have sponsorship packages, great rates available, and you can be a part of this thing that we're doing. Sunshine State Broadcasting, SSB basketball, happening right here on Main Street. Tocoi Creek versus Providence. Back after this timeout.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
All right, we're back. Home of the Andrew Jackson Tigers for the first game of 2 this evening. Tocoi Creek playing Providence, and of course Providence, they've had the better of this one so far through 2 quarters. Coming up next, we have Andrew Jackson versus Nice, a much anticipated game. But first things first, we still got a half of basketball to play here. LaTroy, if you're Providence, we spoke about Tocoi Creek going into the break. If you're Providence, how do you know approach this last 16 minutes of the game?
Nothing different. You come out there and continue doing exactly what you did the first half. Don't need to tell no one to be even more aggressive or anything to that extent. I think they just continue to do what they do, exploit the weaknesses, which, like we said earlier, was the fact that Tocoi Creek's along the baseline just seemed to be a little soft back there as well. One of the other things I did notice is the fact that Providence has played about 9, maybe 10 players, and Tocoi Creek is not going to the bench but one time. So that tell you the game of attrition may be serious as well.
Wow. And, you know, that's where, in sports, that's what it comes down to. Because, you know, if you can't win that battle, chances are you're going to lose the battle on the court.
Oh, absolutely. When the other team gets to throw multiple players at you and keep throwing at the same guys, you know, those guys will get tired where they continue to be refreshed.
And especially when it seems that everything they do works.
Most definitely. And making shots, like we said. They're not just the shot takers, but they also shot makers.
Yep.
All right, we get ready to go. Just 10 seconds left before the start of the third quarter. Here at Jackson High School, Thanksgiving Holiday Classic.
Main Street, a place that has become synonymous for some good battles on the hard court.
That's definitely, and they got a heck of a social media outlet too. A lot of followers.
Indeed, indeed. And of course that makes them a target. Most teams, you know, they want to beat the Tigers.
I tell you what, but they like it. I think Andrew Jackson actually feeds on that. They really want to be the one that's always people trying to measure themselves up to them. But I tell you what, that Jackson team beat this same Providence team yesterday. So How good are they?
Yep.
All right, both teams start out with the same starters. Christie had the ball at top. Let's go into their motion offense. Big Colton acting for the ball. All right, nice left hand hook, no good. Rims out for Garnto. Mitchell goes to the corner. Rickerson looks to go to the basket. Floater off. Controlled by Providence. I like this young guy, Mayberry. Just always seems to be under control. Good pass to Big C. Big C with a soft layup. 2 points to extend their lead.
You know, on the first play of the quarter, I was going to say to you that Tocoi Creek seems to have worked out that baseline defense, but I guess not.
No, there again. They just don't have a presence inside, you know. They're
right.
All perimeter players. Figueroa once again for three-pointers. No good. Off the side. McFadden pushes down Mayberry on the rebound. Tocoi Creek with a full court pressure, 2-2-1. Providence handled it very easily. Even though it did what it's supposed to do, because 2-2-1 really is just to get them to use up some time. I want to establish the big guy inside. No pass. Here they go to him. Same thing, baseline side. Soft touch. Goaltending on Providence.
Yep.
Stewart just a little too fast.
But like you said, the baseline defense, totally absent.
Wide open.
Way too easy.
I think McFadden missed Mitchell, but he made it up for it with a 2-point shot. Definitely a point guard that understands the game, looking to get his teammates involved. Stewart was going to take that when he came off the screen. I knew it. 4-3. Rickerson wide open lane. Christie looks to go get him, but he doesn't. 2-point fast break. Rickerson.
So we might be back to the first quarter, the first minutes of the first quarter when it was exchange of baskets.
Just for a second or so. Alley-oop. Christie to Stewart for 2. McFadden with floater. Good bounce. No good bounce. Stewart clears. Mayberry looks to be aggressive. Throws from the paint. Stewart, short 12-footer with the basket. Count it. And the foul. He just seems to know what's going on at all times. You know, he's total control all the time.
And they're making everything look so easy.
Yes, that's what I mean. Between him, Mayberry, Christie, everything just seems to be very slowed down. Which I'm excited to see the Jackson game in, because like I said, if that team beat this Providence team, I tell you, it must be something significant.
Indeed.
All right, Stewart can't finish the play, but he gets his own rebound. Pulls up for the 2-pointer. No good. Christie on the rebound. Kick out to Mayberry for 3. Count it. Bottoms. Timeout, Providence.
Well, I tell you what, I can see Coach why he would call the timeout, because now he has his hands full.
Right, absolutely. I mean, the only word that come to mind is out. O-U-T.
Yep.
Outworked, outplayed, outscored.
Outthought.
Outthought.
Yep.
Hey, Tocoi is just in a bad way right now.
Yep.
They look to go from 3-0 to 3-1.
Yep. And you know, the attrition that you spoke about, at this point in time, it's almost gone. There's no longer a war of attrition here, because Providence is just having things their own way.
Absolutely. And you really don't even talk about attrition anymore, because it almost feels like Tocoi's will has been taken.
Yep. Yep. But again, you know, in this game, this is where you're really tested. This is where you're really tested. Can you pull it back? What can you do? Can you slow this team down? You still got you still got 2 quarters, 2.5 quarters to play. I mean, a quarter and a half. You still got to think. You still got to play the game.
Yep, and then Providence is turning up even. They're going full court man-to-man now. Got a long pass, which was tipped by Mayberry. Stolen by Christie. Mayberry looks for 3, step back, off the front of the rim. Rickerson controls, fouled. Quickly by Garanto.
I can tell you, it would have been painful if that 3-pointer had been scored from the corner.
Yes. There's been more scores.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, and Tocoi Creek just doesn't seem to have that guy that can just put the ball in the basket whenever they want to. McFadden once again get caught up in a trap. Nothing nowhere to go. Gets the ball out to Figueroa. Both teams fought hard, and McFadden called for the foul. McFadden picks up his 3rd with 4 minutes and 22 seconds in the 3rd quarter. Mayberry once again.
Too easy.
So I tell you what, I know Providence talked about at half, getting Mayberry going.
Yep. And look at that.
Mitchell looks to go. Once again, missed layup for him. Offensive rebound. 2nd missed layup. And he's going to keep fighting. Providence finishes. Mayberry once again on the fast break. Got 23 on the travel. Kind of couldn't figure out what direction he wanted to go with the basketball.
I tell you what, Providence, the defense, they're not making anything easy for Tocoi. They're not giving up anything.
Listen, it's the total opposite of what we talked about with Tocoi Creek on that baseline. Providence covers the baseline like a pair of jeans.
Yep, he ran into 3 players.
Yes, every time. Once again, we talked about the subs, and Providence coach gets an opportunity to bring in a fresh group, but it's his starters. No good 3-point shot by McFadden. cleared by Providence, but we have a foul on number 10, Providence. Hines.
And basically a new line comes in for Providence.
Right, new line with 2 starters.
With 2 starters, yeah.
Hey, Rickerson probes, gives the ball off to Viagaro. All right, tipped off of Mitchell, out of bounds. Providence ball.
So am I wrong in saying this? Because I saw from my vantage point, you had a defender right in front of you, but you still went for the pass.
Correct.
So you asked for the tip, basically.
Yes. And it's one of those situations where they just don't want the ball in their hands. They don't want to finish.
Yep.
They got Big C, Big Colton with the push in the behind. Number 45. All right, but he's not in foul trouble. It's only his first foul. 2 minutes, 51 seconds left in the third quarter. All right, good move by Hines to steal the ball. Providence. They just seem to be everywhere. I mean, they're playing great defense, playing great offense.
Yeah, at times it feels like they have 6 or 7 players on the court.
Yes. It's just hard to beat a team when they're just doing everything right.
Yep.
Hines lines up a long 3. No good. Stewart is there for a tip. No good as well.
Need an answer from Tocoi Creek.
Yes. McFadden lines the 3-point up. Nothing there. Once again, 3 white jerseys around him. Mitchell for a long 3. Count it.
Yep.
They needed that bad.
Bad.
Timeout, Tocoi Creek. It's going to be a 30. Not sure why. Like I said, me being a coach for 22, 23 years, I'm not sure if that's the time for a timeout after my team finally was able to get get the ball to go through the basket, especially for a 3-pointer. I mean, you kind of want to maybe change the defense up a little bit, but not necessarily call a timeout to sit him down.
I think it was premeditated and he just couldn't pull it back.
Because I really didn't see him draw up anything, just kind of talk to the guys, you know. I don't know, like one of those situations where you kind of take your own momentum.
Yep. And that's one thing that they need because, you know, Providence, they've had all the momentum. You need to break it.
All
and
the momentum.
When it seems to be broken, then you let it flow.
Yes. And seeing the basket go through sometimes just works in your favor.
Yep.
All right. Hagenard lines up for the 3 but gets fouled. But number 2, Obsoff, shooting 3. Missed the first one. Very rare for a Providence guy to miss free throws. Their percentages have been very good this far.
And what's interesting, they miss a free throw, but they're not going to feel too badly about it.
No, not with this lead.
Yep.
And it's interesting because they all kind of seem to have the attitude next man up. You know, they don't really care who's scored. Just go ahead and get points.
Right.
Also, Tocoi Creek never really took advantage of the mismatch with Mitchell versus Colton.
And those are the things you just got to see them.
Absolutely, and I'm not sure why that wasn't talked about halftime. And I thought Mitchell should have been a little more aggressive when he's on him. Trying to establish the big guy, no good. Figueroa once again for a 3.
Nice.
So now you have 3 by Mitchell, 3 by Figueroa. Let's see if they can continue to expand on that.
Yeah, they needed lots more of those.
1 minute, 12 seconds. Tocoi Creek tries to pick up a little bit of pressure, kind of a 3-2 line. Ball goes into Stewart, kicks back out. Higanard, no one to give the ball to. Big Colton goes inside, blocked by Figueroa. Turnover. Tocoi Creek looks to push. Figueroa again for 3, no good. Hatton takes it in front of the rim. Stewart controls the ball.
But that wasn't bad at the baseline by Tocoi Creek just now.
It's not bad at all.
Yep.
All right, 30 seconds. 26 on the shot clock. Once again, the rule is when you have the shot clock, there is no closely guarded 5 seconds.
But we got a timeout.
Yep, Providence called a 30-second.
I mean, I can't read lips from where I'm at here, but what could he possibly be telling his players?
Just trying to get them in a position where he wants them to kind of take this last shot. Just make sure they're on the same page. Because even though they're up like they are, you just don't want the ball to stop going through the basket. So you want to put them in the right place to make sure they're going to execute what you're trying to do.
Stay in control.
Absolutely, because at these point in times, you kind of want to go over those things that you're going to do routinely in games and practice, even though the game seems kind of out of sight.
Right. And could it also be that, you're trying to ensure that there's no complacency?
That's it. I was about to say, we'll try to make sure your team stays grounded.
Yep.
Because they definitely have a tough schedule. They still got a lot of big-time teams they got to play.
And like we saw last night, finishing, being able to manage the game management, and take it all the way to the line, down to the final buzzer, is very, very important.
One of the other things he did get his scorer back in, got Christie and Mayberry back in to try to make sure things go right. All right, 3-point shot, take it out, no good, but still fall for the rebound. Providence has it, Christie, no good. Still shot goes up, 2 seconds, no good for 3. Mitchell skies for the rebound, pulls it down. All right, Providence goes into the fourth quarter, 55, Tocoi Creek 29.
And let's take a quick timeout. Give a shout out to our sponsor, First Baptist Church of Orange Park.
Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
So 8 minutes of basketball to play in this one.
That's it. Like I say, coach called a timeout. Like I say, hope to keep his guys grounded. Quite sure he may go another 3 minutes with his starters, and then he'll start tapering off from there. Just a little disappointing, though. Tocoi Creek still out there trying to run their offense. Need to be throwing up more shots. Figueroa, no good. Soft touch by Colton for 2.
Just made it look so easy.
It's so easy. And he still has his baby face on, too, so I think he's kind of young. He got a lot more growing to do.
Yep.
See, there's the mismatch that I've been talking about from the second quarter.